Viewport Controls. In this lesson, we will see all viewport controls. 3ds Max 9 provides a full set of controls for viewport. It's placed to the extreme right of the status bar, right here. Let's see it all, one by one. Zoom Viewport. This option will zoom the selected viewport. Let's see how to use this. Just activate any one of the 4 viewports by clicking on it. Let's click Perspective Viewport. Now click Zoom Tool from the status bar. The button highlights when it is on. Drag in a viewport to change magnification. Drag upwards to increase magnification. Drag downward to decrease magnification. To exit the zoom mode, press Escape or right-click in the viewport. Note, to increase zoom speed, hold Control and move Zoom Tool over the object. To decrease zoom speed, hold Alt and move the Zoom Tool over the object. Tip: you can use your mouse scroll button to zoom in and zoom out. The next is Zoom All. This option will zoom all the viewports at one time. Follow the same steps as told for the previous option. Zoom Viewport. Note: hold down Shift and drag in a viewport to zoom all the viewports except the perspective. Zoom Extents selected. Here are 2 tools placed one below the other. Click on it and hold there, and you can see the other tool also. Let's look at them one by one. Zoom Extents. If you want to magnify views of all the visible objects in the scene that are shown in single viewport, then this option will work the best. Now place some objects again. Just click Zoom Extent icon, which is shown with a gray-colored cube face. See all the objects visible in selected viewports are zoomed. Zoom Extents selected. If you want to magnify your selected visible objects in the scene that are shown in a single viewport, then this option is perfect. Let's check this also. Just select some objects from any of the viewports. Now click Zoom Extents selected icon, which is shown with a white-colored cube face. See, all the selected objects visible in selected viewports are zoomed. Note, if no objects are selected, the effect is the same as Zoom Extents. Tip: just press Z in order to zoom all objects in all viewports. Field of View button, Perspective, or Zoom Region. Here, as you can see, are 2 fields, Field of View, FOV button, and Zoom Region, which works one-on-one. Field of View is similar to Zoom Tool, but works only in Perspective Viewpoint. It defines the width of your view as an angle. If you drag the mouse down, it widens or increases the FOV angle. As a result, reduces the lens length and displays more of your scene. If you drag the mouse up, it narrows or decreases the FOV angle, which as a result increases the lens length and displays less of your scene. Let's check this out. Press Ctrl-A to select all the objects present on the viewports, and press Delete in order to delete them all. Press Z to reset all the viewports. Now I'm going to open some saved Max file. Now, select FOV tool from the status bar. Drag over the object in the perspective viewport and observe the changes. At the same time, if you go and click it on some other viewport, it will automatically change to Zoom Region tool. Just drag the Zoom Region tool over the portion which you want to zoom. Note, the Field of View tool works only in the perspective viewport. The next tool, Pan View Walkthrough tool. Pan View tool. Pan View tool is displayed with a hand symbol placed in the status bar right here. Pan moves the view parallel to the current viewport plane. The shortcut key is Ctrl-H. If you keep on pressing the Pan View tool, another tool named Walkthrough will come up. Or just press the up arrow button. It will give you full control over all directions. As your tool is active, you can use up, down, left, and right from the keyboard. Note, the walkthrough tool is active only in the perspective viewport. It will not work in other viewports. The next set of tools are Arc Rotate Selected, and Arc Rotate Subobject, which are right here. So let's check all one by one. Press Ctrl A to select all objects, and press Delete in order to delete all objects. Press Z to reset all the viewports. Now press some objects over any of the viewports. Now let's start. The first is Arc Rotate. This tool uses the view center as the center of rotation. If objects are zoomed or are very near to the edges of the viewport, they may rotate out of view. The second is Arc Rotate Selected. This tool uses the center of the current selection as the center of rotation. The selected object remains at the same position in the viewport, while the view rotates around their center. To understand better, let's select any one of the visible objects. Now click on the Arc Rotate Selected tool and rotate. See, all objects are rotating around the selected object. The third is Arc Rotate Subobject. This tool uses the center of the current subobject selection as the center of rotation. The selection remains at the same position in the viewport, while the view rotates around its center. Let's try this also. Just select any visible object. Convert it to editable poly. Now select any of the subobject selection, and move all the objects with the Arc Rotate Subobject. Note, just hold the mouse wheel button and hold the Alt key and move the mouse over the selected viewport.